Good morning. Another beautiful day out in Texas. And let's see. We've got another up market, which is actually kind of surprising to me. So, not expecting this at all. So, let's just take a quick look at the chart. So, market is up let's see, up, up, up. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive. Well, technically, this is the fourth day where it's gone up, I guess. But the trend line is 5 days, just moving up in general. So, technically, I guess it was the lower on this day, but that is not what I was expecting in the least. So, as you guys know, today I was expecting the market to sell off a bit, retest these lows. So, as you can see, so yesterday I managed a couple trades and I took off a lot of my positive deltas in my main portfolio. So I only have about $3,000 in capital deployed out of that 9,000. So I've got plenty of cash on the side. I just want that down move before I'm going to step in and put on more positions, because it is, I don't know, I was expecting more sideways movement than upward movement, and so not really sure what to anticipate here. So I'm just going to keep my deltas flat, keep my thetas up. Let's go manage my trades, see if there's anything that needs rolling or anything needs adjustments, which I don't think there is. And like, again, IWM's up. I want to roll this, but I want to wait until the market's down so I can capitalize on that IV expansion. So we're just going to be patient. Not much to do. M is really killing me on these calls, though. Up 72 cents. And I'm down $140. That is... What is going on here? Oh, okay. It's just not... I don't think these markets are open. So, Macy's must not have started trading yet. Once Macy's opens, with the number of contracts they've got here, see, open interest. What's the volume? Yeah, so I don't think this market's really opened yet. There's like almost no volume yet. So, anyway, with the amount of open contracts, this should narrow considerably once the market does open. So I'm getting killed. Like, that's like $400. Like, yeah, that's $420 difference in the spreads there. So kind of ridiculous. Anyways, so that's actually, yeah, there you go. Market just opened, so down 30 instead of, which is fine. So OIH, let's pop in here, and OIH, I can actually roll this put up. So let's do that. That'll just neutralize my deltas a little bit, collect a little bit more credit. I'm going to collect, yeah, I'll be collecting, yeah, collect a little bit of credit there and neutralize that. No, look, Macy's is actually starting to trade now. There you go. Q's, I don't think there's going to be anything to do in here. My trade is still in the money. Like, not the puts, but these calls. I might, no, it's 64 cents. As I say, I might actually consider closing that, but no. SPY. Again, waiting for that market to come back down. AT&T, nothing to do. USO, nothing to do. Yeah. Yeah, nothing really to do with USO either. So, and X, that'll be the last ticker we look at, and I can actually roll up these puts. So, collect another 38 cents. That'll reduce my directional exposure. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Oh man. There we go. Alright. Now, let's pop over to my IRA. So I'm using about 50% of the accounts. Look, my main portfolio is trying to go positive. So I'm using about 50% of the buying power in the IRA. So let's see if there's anything I can manage. Which Tesla is being interesting. Wow, Tesla's trying to figure out what it wants to do right now. So we're just going to let that play out. Look at these. So these bids are just all over the place. The market must be really wide in Tesla. Let's see. 11.75. Yeah, so it's about $1 wide. It's not bad considering how high priced this stock is. It just means it's a little difficult to get filled here. So hopefully I can get filled in Tesla today. I'd rather take Tesla off and lock in those profits just because the IV is coming down in Tesla and I don't want to be I don't want to be short in Tesla. I am actually bullish in Tesla. In the short term, I think it could experience some down movement, but I think a lot of that's already been priced in. So let's see. SPY. Wow. This is incredible to me. So IV's up slightly, a little bit higher. That's weird. I thought the VIX was down today. Oh, the VIX is up 26 cents. Interesting. No wonder my portfolio is down there. That's about the same as it was yesterday. Only increases my buying power slightly, so what I think I'll do, I need to get rid of some of these positive deltas. So I'm going to close this. Yeah, so I'll just put in that closing order. We'll see if we can get that to close. Just because I don't know how much higher this can go. That'll get rid of, yep, there you go. Got rid of a bunch of positive deltas there. And on a down move, it'll give me a nice profit right here. That could be offset somewhat by the, oh wow, still going up. Interesting. So those could be offset somewhat by the increase in IV, but on a down move, I'm still going to have like some profits on those calls, and then I'll be able to close those for less, especially if I have a big down move. Wow, this is still so far out of the money. And I still have, like I said, I still got those other positive deltas that I've got an almost full loss in. So it's not as if I don't have plenty of exposure to SPY already. And the Qs, wow, the Qs are, okay. That's interesting. IWM, what's up? What's up? Wait, the money. IWM, okay, cool. Oh, nothing to do there. Delta Airlines, that's where we're seeing a lot of the money come back in. So this is actually pretty impressive. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can roll this. Collecting 17 cents, that's not bad. For a dollar wide position, that's pretty great. So let's go ahead and roll that. I'll drop this to 15. See if we can't get that filled. Take advantage of that big up move in Delta. And CCL, this would be the last one. And not really anything to do. I'll probably just be closing that as a loser. Wow. Nah, I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna let that whole thing come off because there's nothing I can do there. So, oh, I do have other. Let's see, what is this? Okay, cool. So I put this trade on 460, reduced by 8, and turned it into a vertical spread. So I should actually, so I've got the 20. I'm probably making some money. Down 270. Down $2. So I'm not making any money there yet. However, once I'm able to roll this, let's see. So if I buy that back for 30, and if I were to sell out the June 22.5, I'd collect the 45-cent credit, and that'll start the process of reducing that. What if I bought this and I sold the 25? Whoa! How about them apples, man? That's impressive. So right there we're collecting 20 cents. And so it reduces that by 20 cents. But it also extends my runway, so to speak. So profits are going to be more along the lines of $5 in profits, which gets me some nice potential to double the value, like 100% gains possible there. Let's go ahead, well, I'll try to place that order just because I can. And I don't even mind just reducing that to like 15 cents. Just to see if that goes through. Yeah. Wow. Alright. I like it. I like it. I collected double what I collected last time. So my total risk on this particular trade is now, let's see, so that's 23 cents versus 60, so it's about a little under 440, like 437. If you account for the commissions, that's actually going to be right at 440 and what the costs are. So 440 in the trade, and there's $5 of running room for my calls. So over the next 2 years, as long as CCL doesn't go bankrupt, I've got a lot of equity just sitting there. So, and if this trade, if I'm able to make, let's see, I got it for 460. If I can reduce that to about $4 and then make another like 5, like sell the whole thing for between $5 to $8, I'd be very happy with the trade. So, anyways, so, well, that's just about it for the day, I believe. Covered everything. Took me about 15 minutes. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Ciao.